and getting that thing out of the bog is no easy feat. It actually is a working paddleboat. So how big is Renmark? Well, in that direction, g'day, Goose here. Join me as I visit a Murray River town that's RV friendly and very popular. I check out the amazing riverbank where I find a working steam paddleboat. And follow me as I do a walkabout that ends with a frothy at the amazing Riverside Club. And stay tuned as I throw up the drone for some terrific bird's eye views of the area. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. G'day, Goose here. I'm in a place called Renmark in South Australia. Now, it's a average sized town, population just below 5,000, but it prides itself on its riverfronts. It's just checking out what I'm looking at through here. It's a terrific little town where they say it's RV friendly. So I believe there's a couple of caravan parks around the place, and we've had a few days of wet weather at the moment, so a lot of the campgrounds around Renmark are like a bog. The camping areas, you virtually can't get into them. I do believe there's Plushes Bend, which is very, very popular. That's been closed down, no access. And I went for a drive out to another campground further upstream. I think it's called Goose Road Boat Ramp. Again, it's a bog. Just going off the road at the moment around here, you're in a sticky situation. I tried to do a U-turn the other day, slightly off the road, and I was stuck for 15 minutes until I finally got myself out. So it's pretty hair-raising, the amount of rain we've had, and getting that thing out of the bog is no easy feat. Especially when it was supposed to be in rubble and compacted hard. It just sunk. The rain, it's gone. We've spent some sunny days coming soon, so hopefully the campgrounds are going to open up within the next 3 or 4 or 5 days. I just had a look on the internet a minute ago on the website, and yeah, Plush has been closed. But at $10 a night, it's not a bad little campground. I had a quick squeeze, I didn't go off the road. Very popular little spot down at Plushes Bend. Anyway, let's go for a wander, get my head off the screen and check out what Renmark's got to offer. It's a town of 2 pubs. We've got the Renmark Hotel and the Renmark Club. So it's called the Club Pub. So at least 2 nights, and I'll be honest with you, I've been here for a bit longer than 2 nights at the moment in and around the place. I've virtually based myself over at Paringa, where it's been a bit more convenient. So I've got some fantastic information inside the information centre. On the wall, it gives you an idea of how the riverfront licenses, living off the land, etc. So there's a fair bit of information inside the information centre. Just check it out. Now I did see something on this side about the 56 flood, where you can sort of have a look. And the PS Industry, I've got a phone feeling that's outside, so we might go out and have a look at that in a minute. And of course they sell some local produce. Right now we'll check out the Industry, the paddle boat. It's a donation, looks like a donation entry, so that's not too bad. Gold call donation or something, not quite sure. And they've done that pretty well actually. It's the old steam engine, all the wood put up. I can now understand why they say no smoking. All the wood stokers there to get it cranking. It's a pretty big steam engine. Oh. Take a fair bit of wood to get that warmed up. And because there's the old paddle through there. Oh, we'll go upstairs, check it out. It looks like these might be the accommodation rooms. Yeah, it's very small. They are very small accommodation rooms. And there's the wheelhouse. So it's not a bad little view. Up the top of the industry. So it's well looked after, it's well restored. As in the port of Renmark. We'll come back down the other side. There's people on the boat, so I'm just trying to be a bit discreet. Okay, let's head down. Lovingly restored. So I'm not quite sure if that goes out or not. I reckon by looking at the tender next to it, I reckon wouldn't be surprised if it does go out. The signs does say it's crewed by volunteers, so you never know. Probably if you contact the information centre, it probably does might do trips. So there you go. It actually is a working paddle boat, and they go out on tours, school holidays, long weekends, Mother's Day, Father's Day is what they've told me. Check out the Renmark Visitor Centre and you better find more information. Now as you come further along the Renmark riverbank, it's very pristine. Have a look at it. It's a place to sit. And look at the size of the Renmark Hotel. So there's accommodation, bites to eat, going for a drink. There's accommodation there, accommodation back there. So there's somewhere to stay, somewhere to drink. Looks like a bit of a restaurant up there, up the top up there. So that's the Renmark Hotel. And of course you've got some houseboats moored in also. It's actually that one there, there's a big spar at the back and they're all sitting in the spar. That would cost an arm and a leg to hire that thing. So along the riverbank here at Renmark, you've got the local boats to pull in. As you said, we've got those big houseboats in the distance and the local guy in his riverboat. He's just pulled in the last half hour or so. And then you got this one here, he's just pulled in as well. He's been here for a little while, but he's looks like doing maybe a bit of maintenance on it as well while he's here. But he's had a, he was just speaking a minute ago, there's no piece on the river even. Have a look at the back of the damage. He got hit by a lad who took his dad's high-powered V8 ski boat out, lost it, and straight in the back end of him, and he was moored. So he said to me, insurance has to have a look at it and get it all sorted out, but luckily it didn't do any damage to the pontoon, just did a bit of damage to the decking. So he's hoping it might be an easy fix. But anyway, as we go along, this is the Renmark Club. Very popular, and it's amazing because here's the Renmark Club, and over there, just over there in the distance, you can see the Renmark Hotel. Chalk and cheese. Very, very popular though. I often, every time I come here, I always see a lot of people going in this one. And I walked past a few minutes ago, and I did see a dog in here, so it's dog friendly. And they've got plenty of room for a large variety of houseboats to just pull up and tie up for, I'm not quite sure how long, but I can't see any signs of saying a time limit. I'm sure there will be some around here. And of course they can come along on their tinnies as well, their speed boats, power boats, whatever, and tie up here as well. And go inside and have a bite to eat or a drink. It's called the Taylor Riverfront precinct. So I seem to have a few rules and regulations around the place where you can't do this and can't do that. Looks like a bad little area. Barbecues in the distance just over there. I say on a hot day, it'd be good to bring the kids down. So I know they'll be running around in that water, having a good old splash. So on a hot day, and there's a bit of a platform, looks like where people go and sit out there and just enjoy. So how big is Renmark? Well, in that direction, down that way, we've got the hospital, that's where your dump point is. Police station, banks, post offices, BCF are down there, and of course there's a food land. I should realise every country town's got a food land. So there's the food land down there, and there's a few other bits and pieces down further. That's the way to the Goose Road boat ramp. And they said down that way they've got heaps of camping. Now, this way, you got more. Now this is the main drag and goes all the way through. It goes for a good 2 or 3 kilometres. You've got breweries, wineries, all the takeaway joints are down there. Just a variety of shops, laundromat, and you also got the big shopping complex where you got Big W and Woolworths down that direction. And as I said, you also got just in front of us here, they've got a RV friendly where you can pull in. They've got toilets and that as well, just in front of us. A little bit of RV friendly parking just past it. As I said, then you got that way where we've already been through. But what we're going to do, we're going to try and do a bit of a loop around the main street. So let's continue on this way. But look at this for a nice little spot just here. The kids can play in the water park here, I'd say. Barbecues. So, beautiful little spot. So right now, let's continue further on and find out where it's going to bring us. So let's continue on our merry way. And of course you've got some banks, Bank SA, Westpac over there. So we'll go around the back and check it out. And we've got the ABC Riverland. So at least you know you're going to get some type of TV down here. I don't bother about it too much. And of course some more houseboats moored along here. The Renmark Club. Established 1919. And of course no fishing, no. There is one thing I have noticed about Renmark. Everything that's got these type of facilities, they discourage people from swimming off them, diving off them. I don't know why, but oh well. There must be a reason behind their madness. So okay, we'll go this way and just check out some more. As you can see, look, this is another reserve that they've got around the town. Very picturesque, Renmark is. And where those cars are, just there, that's the police station, just there. So we'll probably, it's actually amazing when you see this type of stuff. There's a police station. Why would you have double barbed wire on a police station compound? Then again, I suppose if they confiscate someone's vehicle or something, they can keep them out, but it's a police station. Why would you want to break into a police station? I suppose there are dumb and dumber people around the place. And of course you've got the library here, it's got toilets. And of course there's the toilets. Can't miss them. Again, another mural on the toilets. Here in Renmark, they've got a very nice lest we forget area as well down the medium strip. They seem to have this all the way in a lot of country towns, but this one here in particular, Renmark, there's a few little seats and plaques down there, a bench there, and the bits and pieces with dates of wars, etc. And then you've got the Korean War, Borneo War, Vietnam War. There is all there. You can look at the dates of people who Renmark who fought in those wars. And then down further, just down there's another one. There's a few more plaques going around the place. But we'll cross over here. Look, there's your food land we were talking about. Every country town's got a food land. So we'll go for a walk around the shopping complex, not to go too far, because I could go all the way down to walk miles. But over on that side, as I said, you've got the police station, post office, looks like a health centre, and just along here they've got the ever popular where you just park up, all the caravans and motorhomes down the distance down there. They got spaces to park. Check out, they go to the toilets and use the toilets, etc. Now, got the bakery and the butcher, and we've got Harvey Norman down the side street, and bakery, very smart. So park the bakery right where the council approved a short-term park for recreational vehicles, trucks, etc. And guess what? They go to two places: A, toilets, or B, the bakery. And this is like a mill of some type, like for the grapevines. I think so. Press. There you go. National Trust, pressed for the grates. Yep. So we'll cross over and head back on this side. As I said, the further you go down that way, you got a big shopping complex and all the takeaway places. So they're all down that way. And because there's a coffee shop, another coffee shop. So we're heading back to the van. So it's virtually the last little section. But don't forget to have a look down the side streets, the nooks and crannies you can find around the place. Now there's more banks in this town than I have in my home suburb. It's absolutely ridiculous. My home suburb, there is no banks in my main street where I live. And here, there's banks on every second corner just about. Plus you can go into the pubs and clubs, post office, Foodland, Woolworths and get cash out as well. Now what's this? Looks like a it's a trust, irrigation trust. We've got a barber opening up. I'm not saying nothing about barbers, at least if you smoke. And then we've got a menswear shop. So as I said, there's some, you're not going to go without, let's put it that way, when you come to Renmark. They've got, they sell women's stuff there as well. And just at the back of the hotel, I can see a fish and chip shop and a pasta shop. So as I said, there's plenty for everyone around here. There's 2 caravan parks in Renmark, one on the other side of the bridge at Paringa. I love these. If you ever get the opportunity, go across the other side of Paringa and check out the Chookman's gopher. You know what I'm talking about. And this is part of the Renmark Hotel complex, so you can get rooms here as well, Renmark. So you're not going to go without. Something for everyone. And the great thing about it too is in this area, you've got Renmark and Berry and Lirrup, Paringa, and you can throw in Loxton if you like to as well, all within 20-30k from each other. From here to Berry's probably 20 kilometres, if that. Lirrup's halfway between. But right now, I'm going to go back to the van and maybe find somewhere and sit back and relax for a little while. It's an amphibious boat of some type. I've seen once it's on the water, it opens up a bit. I've been for a stroll around Renmark, checked out a few of the sites and the main streets and a few of the walking tracks, walking trails I should say. Frothy time. 2 pubs, the Renmark and the Renmark Club. So the Renmark Club got the boat this time. They do have deals, wheels and deals if you're a member. I think it's $15 for membership. I think happy hour is about 4 o'clock, $6 pints. But just have a look where I'm sitting. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm not quite sure if this in the warmer weather these windows open or not. I'm not 100% sure. I reckon it might be because they've got some signs to say do not feed the birds. So maybe these windows do open. They got fox going on, plenty of meals inside. But frothy time, an afternoon frothy. And probably The only thing left to do now is to find somewhere to put me head down for the night later on. So the Renmark dump point, it's not hard to find in Renmark. You might see two on Wikicamps, but ignore the other one because that's for boats, boats only. But this is the dump point in Renmark itself. It's down by the swimming pool. That's the best way to describe it. It's down by the swimming pool. Can't miss it. Signposted everywhere. The soccer oval, the football oval, and you've got the community complex as well, and the bowl. So it's all down by the sporting area. And of course, in your travels, you know it's laundry time. So I found this little place just in the side streets here at Renmark. There's two laundromats. There's a big one on the main drag, and there's this little one just in the side street. It's called the Riverland Mini Mart, 21st Street. Only got 4 machines, 2 small ones, a medium and a big one, and 3 dryers. But $5 for a wash, I'm happy with that. Well, that's another video done and dusted. I hope you like it, and don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. So stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.